It's a big world. It's a big, big world. It's a big world. Such a big, big world. It's a big world. It's a big, big world. It's a big world. It's a big, big world.
It's a big, big world.
Don't you agree?
Big enough for you and me.
I'm a big old sloth. I may be slow,
But see my friends swing high and low.
come to the big world. It's a big, big world. Come to the big world. Such a big, big world. It's a big world.
It's a big, big world.
It's a big world. It's a big, big world.
Find your treehouse. The tree's so tall. It's a big world after all.
Ick! Look how far I can jump. Frogs are the best jumpers in the whole world.
You know, fish can jump too.
They can?
Sure, fish can jump. Some fish can jump 6 feet in the air.
For real?
That's nothing. There are fish out there who can jump even higher. Ocean sunfish, ever heard of them?
No.
Didn't think so, Wutsy boy. But they can jump 10 feet in the air. Not too shabby, huh?
Wow, Ick. You must be proud to be a fish.
You better believe it. There's even a fish who can fly.
Flying fish? No way.
You think I'm fibbing?
But fish can't fly, Ick. Everybody knows that. You made that up.
I did not.
You did. And I know how to prove it.
Hey, listen! Being a fish is where it's at! I am the king of this pond! Hey, where's that music coming from? I'm the king of the pond, the master of all I put my fins upon. You want to take a swim? Give me a shout. I'm sure we could probably work something out. How am I doing that? Fine, I guess. I'd rather be here than in Loch Ness. But it's always been my dream to have a second home in the clear blue waters off of Mexico. Arriba!
King of the pond, everybody knows he's the king of the pond. King of the pond, swimming around, everybody knows he's the king of the pond.
What am I thinking? Life as a fish is a dream come true. We always have a perfect beachfront view, and we can eat better than a movie star on a farm fresh plate of Bugs Tartar. Come on in, the water's fine. This little pool seats about 9, but I really can't wait to soak my fins as soon as the hot tub jets go in. Yeah.
King of the pond,
Hey!
everybody knows he's the king of the pond.
The water's
king of
fine.
the pond, he's swimming around.
Have you tried the algae?
Everybody knows he's the king of the pond.
It's good to be the king. Home sweet home.
Burdette, you're not gonna believe what Ick just told me.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fluffing. It's very difficult when my fluffing gets interrupted.
Is fluffing your feathers fun?
Well, I do enjoy it. But I must say, well, feathers don't look this good without a little fluff.
Your feathers look very good, Burdette.
Why, thank you, Warts. Every bird knows. Take good care of your feathers, and they'll take good care of you.
How do your feathers take care of you, Burdette?
Well, Warts, for one thing, when my feathers are fluffed full of air, they help me stay warm.
Gosh, I didn't know that, Burdette. And feathers also help birds fly, right? Burdette, birds do fly, right?
That's right, Warts.
Insects fly too, right?
That's right, Warts.
And have you ever heard of a fish that flies?
What? How on earth could a fish fly? Well, do they have wings? Do they have feathers? A flying fish would be as ridiculous as a bird who doesn't fly.
Burdette, you told me that penguins don't fly, or ostriches, or kiwis.
Okay. So there are some birds out there who don't fly, but most of us do. But a fish that flies? Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Ick made it up. But maybe if there are birds who don't fly, maybe there's a fish out there who does?
Well, Does that mean I could be flying around one day and get hit by a flying flounder?
I don't know, Bernadette. Maybe.
We'd better find out more about this. Well, let's go ask Oko.
Yeah, he knows about lots of strange things. What? I wonder what he's doing.
I like that sound he's making.
Little ones, would you like to join me in a little yoga?
We would like to, Oko, but we have something we need to clear up right away.
Oh, really? What is that, little ones?
Oko, Ick told me that there are flying fish, and I think he made it up.
Fish? Do they fly? I think not.
A very good question.
Yes, and just in case, I need to know if some fish decides to build a nest right next to mine, what I should do.
Welcome them to the neighborhood, of course.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You never know. Might be good.
Really?
Yes, there are so many different creatures in the big, big world, and some of them are very unusual. We make the world great because we are so different.
I guess that's true, but flying fish?
Sometimes what seems impossible is very possible. Let me ask you, can you think of an animal that can fly who is not a bird or an insect?
Wait a second. Snook told me about this once.
An animal that can fly that isn't a bird or an insect? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, a bat. Bats can fly, and they aren't birds.
You are correct, little one.
Bats are mammals. That's true.
See, you are already opening your mind to the possibilities. There is so much to find out about in the big, big world.
On a hunt for information, gonna pick up lots of clues. It's the kind of education where we're learning while we do, to a beat that's super groovy. I know you're gonna wanna shout it, look it up, turn it round, write it down, and find out all about it.
Find out all about it.
Find out all about it. There's so many different ways to learn. Every day there's something new, so let's go out and try to find it. What are the things that make it different? Or make other things just like it? And if you think you've learned it all, I'd have to say I kinda doubt it. Look it up, turn it round, write it down, and find out all about it.
Find out all about it.
Find out all about it. Is it an animal, a vegetable, a mineral? Find out all about it. Discover something new.
There are wonderful things in the big, big world if you open your eyes to them.
Well, I want to know what Snook thinks about this. I still think that Ick is making up stories.
I always love finding out new amazing facts about animals. Maybe that's because I am one.
Me too.
Well, I think animals are pretty amazing too. After all, I am a pretty great one myself. But fish that can fly? I don't think so.
Well, let's take a look in this book. It's all about animals that can fly. Oh, just so you know, I already looked for sloths. We're not in here.
Thank goodness, Snook. Oh, I don't think you're made for flying. Oh my, it's true.
Oh no, there are fish who can fly.
Well, actually, they glide. See, they use their large fins as wings so they can glide through the air. Some can go pretty far that way.
Oh, and look, there are flying squirrels.
Oh yeah, they glide using flaps of skin that run from their front legs to their hind legs. And look at this. The flying paradise tree snake. It glides by flattening its entire body and floating down to another tree.
So, Snook, they don't really fly as much as glide on the air.
Well, that's true, Burdette, but animals can do lots of amazing things you don't expect.
They sure do.
Yeah, like there are birds such as ducks and penguins that can swim underwater.
Ooh, aren't we birds talented?
Oh, yeah. And did you know that there are catfish that can breathe air? They can even walk on the ground if they need to. They're called walking catfish.
Whoa. Wait until Ick hears that. I bet you he doesn't know that there are fish who can walk around.
Come on, Warts. I can't wait to tell Ick about that.
Have fun.
Hey, Ick. We owe you an apology.
Oh, really? What a surprise! So I was right. As always.
Not always, Ick. Why, remember the time when you said that the rain was gonna rise up to the top of the
Burdette.
tree and...
Burdette.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry I didn't believe you, Ick.
Me too.
No problem. I have to admit that a flying fish does sound pretty strange at first.
Well, Ick, it's not really that strange once you know all the amazing things that animals can do.
And not as weird as an air-breathing catfish who can walk.
A walking catfish? Nah, who'd believe that?
Well, and then there are birds that can swim, too.
Birds that can swim? Oh, come on. Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, that's funny. Oh, really funny. Oh,
Well, maybe Snook can tell you about that some other day. Ta-ta-ta!
Warts, you gotta tell me. Tell me the truth now. Birds don't swim, do they?
Well, Ick, all I can say is that animals do amazing things. And you've got to open your mind to the possibilities.
From a distance I can see a world that is for everyone. I can hear a dawning that has just begun, and everywhere I go I see